Welcome to the video tutorial of the Articulation Assessment Toolkit Plus, AAT Plus. This is a brand new version of an exciting and well-established assessment. Today on this video, I'm going to be showing you how to get started so that you can take advantage of your very first 3 free assessments. So let's take a look. You'll see here I have 2 different students. And to get started, you will have to have a student. I'm going to go ahead and click Add Student. I'm going to go ahead and type in name. I'm going to put in my name. My name is Barbara Fernandez. I am a speech-language pathologist, and I'm also the developer of the app. Now, the date of birth is important because depending on the age of the child, different tests are going to be prompted. So if we have a child that is older than 5, we're going to prompt for a sentence level assessment. If the child is under 5, we're going to just do word level. So I'm going to go ahead and select here a date of birth. I'm going to put female and first language, yes. Now you also have the option of adding a photograph here. I'm going to go ahead and select a photo of my daughter and tap done. You see she's 6 years and 10 months. Before we start on the assessment, I want to show you how to edit. If for some reason you want to delete an assessment, you can click on delete. And if you ever want to edit a student, you can always click here. You can click on edit profile and you're able to edit the date of birth, the gender, and so on and so forth. Now it's important for you to know that you can't edit the name after you've started doing assessments. So make sure you have your names and information correctly. One other very valid information is the data on AAT Plus is not on the cloud for concerns of privacy. So anytime you have the app and you're utilizing the app, please make sure that you don't delete the app or you might risk losing the data that you have on the app. So keep the app protected. So we have here our child if you want to select. So this is a separate profile that I have here. And you can see that he has 1 assessment done and you can do as many assessments as you want. I'm going to go ahead and select here my profile and I'm going to show you the settings. We have transition sound on and off. You can have a transition type be a tone or a voice feedback is good job or well done, or just a simple tone like a beep. The voice recording, do you want a single long voice recording or do you want a per word? Just depends on how you want to get this selected. And here's some other information. Let's get started. The app offers a quick consonant screener, which assesses consonants in all positions just 1 time, or the full assessment, which assesses all consonants in all positions twice. We have an R screener, a sentence screener, and articulation stimulability, which becomes available after you have done either a quick consonant screener or a full assessment. I'm going to show you a quick consonant screener. Click Start, and as you see here, we have your target word. If I tap on it,
pickle,
you will say the word. Now, if the child, for any reason, says the word pickle incorrectly, you're going to tap on one of the green, white background and green sounds. So you have the transcription at the top and you have the word at the bottom. But if he says it correctly, we move on. Now, your second word is hippo. You can tap on it to give a kind of a delayed model. Or you can click, and let's say if the child said Ippo, I click on the H to show that there's an error. If he said Ito, you can click on the P to show that both of those consonants were in error. All you are doing with a quick consonant screener is tapping on the sound to mark an error. At the end, the app will tell you which one of these sounds and sound profiles had issues. So we're tracking here, is it an initial consonant? Is it an initial fricative? Is this an error with a particular sound or groups of sounds? That all this data is going to be analyzed at the end. Now you are able to do a voice recording here and take notes. You can also use the switch button if the child is positioned across from you on the table. And I'm going to, instead of finishing this, I'm going to tap home and go back. You see that we have an incomplete assessment. Whenever it's incomplete, you can always tap on it and you're taken exactly to where you left off. We are on image 25 of 30 images. and you can just pick it back up and finish it up. You click on results, you can mark a single word, or if you had any kind of conversation, or you can mark not applicable. If you tap on not applicable, the child is at the word level, and we mark done. Now we have here a date of administration, a type of test was a screening, a raw score, intelligibility, conversation was not applicable. We can go ahead and review results, and you see position, manner, voicing, words, and place of articulation. Now I want to go back here and start a new assessment and show you the difference between quick, consonant, and full assessment. Here you have the option of adding the vowels or not. Let's go ahead and include the vowels. The first thing you will notice here is that
hot chocolate.
Whenever you're going to mark an error, let's say if the child said hot chocolate, and I'm trying to just focus on one particular error, you see that H, there was a deletion. So here you got to pick which errors alive were happening. If you said hot chocolate and he deleted the T, you can also mark the T. We go to the next. Now here's my favorite thing. If you said tie instead of pie, we can click on that P and you can mark a substitution. You can pick the sound T. Now often you will see that you're able, for example, here in the cluster reduction, if you said nake, you tap on the sound that it was actually produced, it became nake. And if you said nay, we can mark just nay. And this is the main difference, another difference between, it's the number of sounds. You see the number of words here grows to 52 because we added vowels. But we are looking at a particular type of vowel in particular locations. So not all words will have the vowel enabled here. You can mark a lisp, or you can type a distortion, or you can mark a substitution of vowels. And you can click here on vowels and mark a substitution of vowels. At the end of these results, we're going to continue on the next video.